Hey everyone, it's Tracy here. Today we're doing something different. Well, I've been doing it for about a week and a half now. I'm making a little coffee table. You can see that I've done the first layer and I'm just doing the second layer now. I'm not going to show you each and every layer because it's more or less the same thing. So I'm just going to show you this one layer and then I will show you what I do after that. So I've got the nice turquoise here and a really nice, it's a plummy purple. It's beautiful, this colour. And I also got a bit of gold as well. All my pigments are from Capriol Shabby Chic. The gold is the Bling It Indian Spice, and you'll see how gorgeous that is, but all these colours are gorgeous. Yeah, so I'm just putting them in now, and here comes the gold. It's so pretty. The video just doesn't do it. It's very bright. For those of you that use it, you'll see, you'll know that how bright that is. It's just really, really gorgeous stuff. Also, I think I did about 5 layers. It took quite a lot. Yeah, 5 layers of resin, and so just mixing it here, and then you'll see that I'll use the blowtorch on it first to blend the colours. I don't want them to, just mix and turn muddy. I just want them to not look so, what would you call it? So I want them to look natural, and just blended. After I used the torch, I still had a couple more bubbles, so I got my kitchen torch out and did that. You've got to fall on, because I didn't use a deep resin here, I just use a casting resin, so I couldn't go over, I think it was 5.5 millimeters of resin at a time. So that's why it took so long, but it worked out good in the end. The mould I got wasn't very good. I had to make my own frame up for it because it was flimsy and the sides would cave in, so I made the sides up out of polystyrene, and I had to tape them to the polystyrene because they kept caving in. So if I didn't have the side up, that cave out, and when I put the sides on, they'd cave in. So I just taped it for a bit. Now I'm going to let you go for a bit, and I'll pop back in and tell you some more very shortly. Okay, back here I've laid down some doggy pads to protect the top of the table, just removing it from its mould. It came out quite easily. Sorry you can't see all, but I've only got a small table to work on, so I had to just put it where it was. Now that is the underside of the table. I'll flip it over shortly and let you see the top. There we go, that's the top of the table. It's not the table that's wobbly, it's my table that's underneath is not level, and it's one of those foldable tables, and in the middle where it joins it's got a little hump, so it makes my work look uneven, but it's not. I had to make sure it was level. I always put a board on top and level it off. But now I'm just going around the edges and taking off the sharpness, because I don't want it to be sharp. I just use a emery board that you use on your nails. Sometimes I use the box cutter, but I thought, I didn't want to risk taking too much off, so I just used the emery board, and that works quite well. And then I use a baby wipe and just wipe all the dust and that off. So I'm going to let you go, and I'll pop back in shortly with some more. Here you'll see I'm giving it a wipe down. I'm going to give it a wipe down, before I get the legs and mark where the screws need to go. Because what I do is I put down the glue and then screw it as well, just to make it really secure. But I'm just wiping it down here with a baby wipe, and then I'll dry it with a paper towel, get my permanent marker out and mark the screw holes. Like, you measure them, make sure they're in the same place on both ends, mark the screw holes, gonna then take the legs off, and then I'll drill down so far. The trick with the drill is too, so you don't go right through your table, is measure the screw onto your drill bit and then just put a bit of tape around it, so when you drill, you just drill down to that tape, and that way you won't go straight through the top of your table. I'm just sorting out the screws and things here. I do end up changing a couple of screws, because on the other end that I haven't put the leg on yet, for some reason I had problems with a couple of screws, so I used 2 different screws on that end. I used different screws altogether, because I found that these screws were a bit long. I was scared through. They may not have, but yeah, I was worried that they would. So I went and got some screws out of the shed and I used those. I did have trouble with a couple on the other leg, but I just changed the screws and it seemed to work. So I'm not going to chat anymore, except for to say thank you so much for donations so far. They help so much, and thank you to all from the subscribers and the likes and the shares and all that. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please do. It helps me build my channel and helps get me out there. And don't forget, Capriole Shabby Chic is the place to go for your supplies. They have everything, well, not everything, probably in everything you need. They have a bit of everything. So don't forget, Capriole Shabby Chic. Don't forget, like, subscribe and share, and I will catch you all in the next video. Keep healthy, keep wise, and see you soon. Bye for now.